Video, I'm going to explain the TOEIC listening section. I will walk you through the structure of the listening test, the four parts, and some example questions to help you understand how the TOEIC listening works. Let's get started. The TOEIC listening section has 100 questions and it is divided into four parts. The first one is photographs, next one is question and response, and third one is conversations, and the last one is short talks. The audio plays continuously, so once it begins, you cannot stop or replay it. You must listen carefully and choose the best answer based on what you hear. Now we are going to talk about part 1, about photographs. In part 1, you will look at a photograph and listen to 4 statements describing the picture. Your task is to choose the statement that best matches the photo. Here is the example.
Now, part 1 will begin. Look at the picture marked number 1.
A. She's choosing a leash while holding her dog. B.
The dog is lying on a grooming table.
C.
She is walking her dog in the park.
D.
The woman is feeding the dog in the kitchen.
Now we move on to the next one is question and response. Part 2 is about listening to a question or statement and choosing the most appropriate response. There are no printed questions on the paper test. You only listen. Here the example.
Which country do Simon Telecommunication operate out of? A. They're visiting this week. B. I have a meeting in the city. C. Their headquarters are in Hungary.
And now we move on to the part 3 about conversation. In part 3, you will listen to short conversation between two people. Each conversation is followed by 3 questions. The questions and answer choices are printed in the test booklet, so you can read ahead if you want. Here is the example.
Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, is this seat free? I didn't think the auditorium would fill up so fast.
Of course. My name is Kevin Moore. By the way, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kevin. I'm Carmen Sanchez.
Are you the Carmen Sanchez leading a networking workshop later on?
That's right. I've been holding one at this event for the last few years. How'd you hear about it?
A friend of mine recommended it to me, so I signed up for it. He mentioned something about there being no better place to network than a networking workshop.
And the last part is short talks. Part 4 consists short announcement or monologue. This could be airport announcement, company message, advertisement, or event information. Each short talk also has 3 questions. Here is the example.
Questions 1 through 3 refer to the following advertisement. We want to thank Podbooks for sponsoring today's show. I've actually had a Podbooks account for several years, and I truly believe it's the best audiobook service out there. Podbooks gives you instant access to a library of over 20,000 books narrated by celebrities like Angelina Fry, Nicole Obama, Larry Styles, and many more. You can find classic titles as well as new releases, including nearly all books currently on the NYC bestsellers list. Unfortunately, since starting the This Canuck Life podcast, I've had little time to keep up on my reading, so I use Podbooks whenever I'm out for a walk or during breaks at work to catch up on books by my favorite authors. To get a 25% discount on membership, go to podbooks.com/thiscanucklife and use the code Canuck. That's CANUCK, Canuck.
Number 1. What is being advertised? Number 2. When does the speaker say he uses the service? Number 3. What do listeners have to do to receive a discount?
And now we are going to talk about the tips how to listen to TOEIC properly and easily. The first one is listen to the keywords, not every word. In TOEIC listening test, you won't have time to catch every single word. Instead, focus on the keywords. It could be number, places, times, action, etc. These keywords usually helps you identify the correct answer, even if you miss some details. This strategy helps you stay calm and understand the overall message more effectively. And the second one is don't panic if you miss. Move on quickly. The audio plays only once, and it will not stop or repeat. So if you miss a word or sentence, don't freeze or panic. Just continue listening to the rest of the audio because the next information might help you answer the questions. Staying calm is important. Sometimes one small detail does not affect your answer. And the third one is for the part 3 and part 4, read the question before the audio starts. In part 3 and part 4, the questions are printed on the test paper. You have few seconds before the audio begins, so use that time to quickly scan the questions. This helps you to know what you are listening for, such as who are the speakers, what they are talking about, or what will happen next. By reading ahead, your brain becomes more prepared to catch the important information during the conversation. And the last one is be careful. Be careful. And number 4 is be careful to distractions because wrong answer often sound similar. TOEIC often includes answer choices that sound correct but are meant to trick you. These are called distractors. For example, the speaker might say meeting room, but the wrong answer says waiting room, which sounds similar, or you might hear the same vocabulary but with different meaning. So don't choose an answer just because you heard a similar word. Make sure the meaning matches the audio. And the last one and the most important one is practice listening to everyday English. It is important to improve your listening skills, to try to listen to English regularly outside of the test situation. You can listen to announcement, short YouTube videos, podcasts, interview, or English conversation. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day will help you get used to different accents, speaking speeds, and vocabulary. The more familiar you are with English in real life, the easier the TOEIC listening test becomes. That's all from me. Thank you.